Hi guys and welcome to UFC's Hotpoint. I'm here joined with Souls and Shiraz. We're gonna be reviewing Fight Night Overeem versus Volkov. So guys, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, there were some incredible knockouts. Obviously, both the main cards ended in knockouts, as we expected. So yeah, no, it was an enjoyable night. Who doesn't like seeing some men get fucked up, right?
I mean that's what the heavyweight division's there for, isn't it? Everyone seems to have that
Yeah.
power within them. Depending on which way the fight's going, it can turn in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
Despite that was not the way the fight was looking last night, though. Overeem wasn't at any point in control against Volkov, but I don't know, where does he go from here now?
Slowly pull up the Overeem Volkov, man. We're starting on it.
Oh shit!
We're
Where the
starting
hell's
on
me? No, there we go.
it. Overeem Volkov anyway. As you can see, the thing about heavyweight, so it can go any way at one punch, can change anything. All the heavyweights possess that power, yeah. Where but Volkov dominated the game, as you can see. Proper dominated Overeem. I'm sure Overeem his eyes were pissing blood. He just busted up, yeah. He looked mashed. It's a good fight overall. Good fight.
And the fight's over when the fighter turns their back on the other fighter,
Yeah,
and that's what Overeem did against Volkov. The minute he got that
yeah,
left jab that literally opened his face up and
yeah.
busted it open, he just ran away.
Dropped him.
You knew at that point it's done.
I mean, from the
Good
get-go,
one.
with Volkov having the bigger height advantage to his side to help out, I think Overeem came out a bit sort of sceptical whether to go for it. I mean, he did get a few. I think it was overhead left hooks that he got in the first round, but he was dead hesitant going for it. Like Farn said, it's anyone's game in the heavyweight division. That one punch can just end it. But Volkov
Yeah,
just seemed to pick him apart slowly, and then just walked off by KOing him.
yeah, it was nasty. But the good thing is they showed mutual respect between one another. That was the good thing. So it was nice to see. Anyway, what do you man take on Overeem's future now? Now that I love this fight, because he came out in the interview just before the fight saying this would be my last title run. Like, what do you guys make of it? Do you think that's it? There's no tread left on the tires. Do you think that's it? He's calling it a career?
Yeah, I mean, if you lose to a fighter that's ranked just below you, I know it was fifth versus sixth, and he lost. I
Yeah,
don't think he's going to get a title shot anytime soon. You've got to be winning fights before you can claim a title shot, and I don't know whether it's the end of the road or whether he believes there's a few fights before he's back in the running. So I don't know. I think he has to sit with Dana and find out what Dana's plans with him are, and whether he
yeah.
sees Overeem getting a title shot anytime soon.
What do you make of it, Shiraz?
Going into
Overeem
the
and
fight,
his
yeah,
future?
like going into the fight, he was saying that this will be my last fight. I want a title shot, or I want the title. But I think after the last few hours after the loss, he tweeted saying at the minute he needs some quality family time, but he's not going to
Yeah,
waste any time getting back into the gym, get training. But like you say, we have to see what Uncle Dana and Overeem have got planned for him
yeah.
to see where he wants to go in the future. But yeah, like losing to someone that was just below you in the ranks, it doesn't help you.
Yeah.
But if he wants a title shot, he's going to have to prove
No,
himself once
but,
again.
but like I said, the thing is that the heavyweight division, like they all possess that power, and it hasn't happened to Overeem before. Like Travis Brown, he was quite low in the rankings. He knocked out Overeem. Another fighter was Bigfoot Silver. Like that's the thing about the heavyweight division is dangerous. And like he, last time he fought Miocic trying to go for the belt. Like, it didn't end well for him, so I can't see him doing anything else somewhat now. Shall we pull up the rankings? We'll see what Volkov's opponent will we scroll down to heavyweight for us. What do you make on Volkov anyway? Do you think you see him fighting next? Really?
Um, it's tough, isn't it? Because obviously he's now beaten obviously Overeem. So
Yeah,
I don't know because it just depends on kind of where he wants to take his career, whether he wants
yeah,
to be ambitious and start fighting the likes of
yeah.
Curtis Blades,
Um,
or whether he wants to fight Jarzinho, or really, to be
after
honest, he just needs to fight people above his rankings
yeah,
and
after his
maybe one fight
interview,
away from a title shot.
in the octagon, his interview he was saying he wanted a title shot, but I can see him fighting at least two more fights with like potentially Curtis Blades or Derek Lewis, someone along there, yeah. And then hopefully he'll get his title shot, yeah, he'll get his way. What do you see, Shiraz?
Yeah, it's obviously he's just recently had his fight, so we have to see how the next fight for Stipe goes and what John Jones has to say in the division as well. But like Farn says,
Yeah,
maybe another two, maybe another three fights before, if he continues to go on his winning streak that he is, and yeah, he should
yeah.
be in line for a title shot, depending on how his future is looking.
I don't know the thing about the heavyweight division, like it ain't looking all that at the minute. It never has really looked all that, yeah. But you never know with these new contenders, like there's still a lot out there, like Kamara Usman, his younger brother, he's I don't know what MMA thingy what they call now. What's the word?
MMA
What's
style.
the word? Like, Bellator, no Bellator and whatnot.
Oh, fight
Promotion.
over,
That's it.
yeah,
Oh,
promotion,
MMA
yeah.
promotion. I'm not too sure where he's fighting at, but he's his younger brother and he is massive. He's about, I think he's 6.5 foot. He looks deadly. I think he's going undefeated as well. Like I watched his latest fight and he knocked the guy out within the first round. Looked proper good.
so
Like
there's
there's
new and
always
yeah,
yeah,
there's new and upcoming
new
contenders.
faces everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, new faces everywhere. Just, just something, just something. What do you make of Corey's son? Is it Sandhagen and Frankie Edgar? What do you make of them two?
I mean, hats off to Corey Sandhagen. He came in, fought a guy that's got plenty of experience behind him, and put him away
Yeah,
in what 28 seconds with a
Yeah.
flying knee.
yeah. I think Frankie Edgar spent the most time in the octagon.
Mm.
I think he's fought the longest. Like just throughout his career, he's fought loads of people. I mean,
They're definitely a
but
veteran
yeah,
of
yeah.
UFC.
Silly, what
It
do you
does
make
wonders
of?
for his career, yeah. I mean, for Corey, that does wonders for his career, for his
Yeah,
confidence, and where he can now take his career. To knock out someone so experienced in literally 28 seconds, it will propel your career to new heights. And he's put himself on the map on a card that's not really the lowest. Like an Overeem fight
yeah.
will be watched, and obviously having sort of the knockout of the night will do you wonders in any card at all.
The thing is, he is the number two rank, but I wanted to see a bit more from him. Because, I mean, obviously the fight ended within fucking 30 seconds.
I mean, I don't think I'm wrong
Like,
in saying we've not seen Frankie Edgar be knocked out like he was by Corey Sandhagen. So
yeah,
it raises a
we
few
haven't seen
questions.
that, but still,
Mm.
it's obviously better if the fight goes on. Get to see more now. Get to
But
see
No,
what
but
more.
has
you have to do the job in the octagon. It's not about how long you go in it. If you knock the guy out, you knock the guy out.
Yeah,
If you've done it in
yeah,
3 seconds or 1 second, it doesn't matter. It's He'd done the job.
yeah,
He came in, he won, he dominated the fight. You just fucked him up in 30 seconds. You don't need to stay there longer. Why are you going to sit
yeah.
there and get punches in the face when you don't need to?
Mm,
that's
what do
not what
you
they're
see?
paid to do.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's not
What
what
do
they're
you
paid to
see?
do, but he did beautifully execute that flying knee
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just what a KO.
It was a nasty KO. It was a nasty KO, but obviously he is there to do that. He is there to finish his opponents off and whatnot. Walk away with the W. What do you see Edgar's future holding now? Now, obviously, he's going. He's a lot. I think he's got around 40. Like, yeah. What do you
Probably it's
like?
beside Jose Aldo, isn't it? When Conor McGregor knocked him out within the 13
Yeah,
seconds, his career just went downhill from there. He's not really the name
yeah,
he used to be. And I think that's just what Freddie Edgar's just going to be one of those fighters, to give you a way into the UFC, a way into making your name in the UFC. He's just going to be one of them. He's going to be a journeyman now, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
looks as if
What do you
he's
mean?
coming towards the end of his sort of MMA UFC career. But I don't know. He was quite. Where was he originally? Right? Was he second in the rankings for the weight division?
No, he was
Edgar.
fourth.
He was fourth.
Fourth.
So
Yeah.
we're coming off that
Yeah,
loss
he's
as
fourth.
well. He may be able to maintain his ranking. Probably may drop down one or two, but it is still competitive weight. So we'll have to wait and see what he has planned
Like,
for
yeah.
himself.
The thing about Edgar, I see another like Overeem situation in terms of obviously he's been in the sport a long, long time. He's fought his fair share of title shots. What I think he had 2 title shots, so he tried winning the belt, and obviously hasn't come. So I think it's time for him to hang his gloves up. Because I mean, he got knocked out in 30 seconds. It's a big statement.
You
In the
say
big
that,
boy.
but then on the other hand, in the other division, you had the father Ben Askren, who was going undefeated. Your boy Masvidal came out at the end of the
Yeah, I
streak.
know
What was it?
what where is
5
the
nights.
motherfucker? Second
Yeah.
Jake Paul off for the
Now
fight.
he's still fighting,
His
but he's just
second Jake
about to
Paul
fight.
off for the fight. I was like,
He-
you waste man. Anyway, what do you man make of Corey Anderson? Not Corey Anderson, what man? Corey Sandhagen. Sandhagen.
Sandhagen.
Alright,
Yeah.
Sandhagen. What do you man make of him? I mean,
Title shot
like,
now, isn't it? I think he just needs to go for the title now and staple himself in the bantamweight division. I think that's the only realistic move for him. He's made a statement in the ring. He's knocked him out in 30 seconds. There's nothing more you can do as a fighter, but now call for the title. And if that doesn't happen, then I don't really know. All he's going to be doing is fighting people below him, and that's not going to do anything for his career. He needs to now get a title shot and make his name in the weight. That's it.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Souls that he is sort of proved himself. I'm not gonna lie, I've not watched his previous fights, but taking on a veteran off the spot like that and putting him to sleep in that sort of fashion whilst he's second ranked, it is a statement. And maybe the champ should be preparing for his next fight with Corey Sandhagen.
I don't know about him getting a title shot just yet. Because, I mean, obviously, your champion Alexander Volkanovski, his next fight is with Brian Ortega for his belt. And then right after that, he's going in to fight Max Holloway. Well, depending on who the champion is, they're fighting Max, and then maybe potentially like 2 fights later he'll get a title shot. But I can see him fighting at least another fight before he gets a shot and whatnot.
Do you reckon it could be against Cody Garbrandt in the division?
Cody Garbrandt. In fact, Cody Garbrandt fights that lightweight. Cody Garbrandt's a lightweight. Like, he's up there. He's up there. Like, I don't really
Wrong
know.
division.
Like, like, I don't know. Chad Mendes, he's floating about somewhere. And there's obviously Calvin Cater. Calvin Cater would want another fight. I mean, like
Just
looking
to
at
correct
the
you,
way
Farhan, by the way, the bantamweight champion is actually Peter Yan and not Volkanovski. So he wouldn't be
That was a bantamweight
I
division
know.
fight,
Yeah,
wasn't
Yeah, it
it?
was a
featherweight
bantamweight.
now.
I'm sure it
It was a
was.
bantamweight, yeah.
So yeah,
Featherweight?
Was it feather?
When it feather?
no, it's
I
bantamweight.
don't know. I'm asking at this point.
Oh, it's bantamweight.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
bantamweight.
bantamweight. Peter
Oh,
Yan's
my
the
bad.
champ.
My bad. Frankie was a featherweight fighter in there. My bad. I didn't even know it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I didn't even know it.
I we have to take it back then. Max
No,
Holloway's
take it
fighting
back. Go on to
Alexander.
Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, no, that's why I made the statement of like I think the title shot's the only logical move now. Whether
Yeah,
he can
but
beat Peter Yan or not isn't really relevant. I think he
but
needs.
then
That's
again,
what. He,
who's Peter Yan fighting in a month or two? I'm not so sure he's coming. He's fighting though. I'm not so sure he's not. Not so sure he's not. But I mean, we'll see that. His biggest test to date was against Aldo, but I mean, then again, Aldo, he looked like he was dying. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, it's the champion versus first in Sterling, Aljamain Sterling. So
No, like Jermaine Sterling haven't heard much about him as well. Like, I mean, bantamweight is another washed up division, yeah. Like Cody Garbrandt, I'm not too sure where he's on. TJ Dillashaw again, Dominic
Cody's
Cruz again,
sat in
and then
third.
you've got what? Say that again.
Cody Garbrandt sat in third.
No,
Corey Sandhagen sat in
but
second.
in terms of who he's fought and whatnot, I'm not so sure where
Okay.
he's on. Like his last fight was against Sean O'Malley. Like Sean O'Malley, he looked proper good. People thought like he was gonna be the next big thing because I mean he was undefeated. He was knocking men out left, right, center. Like he looked good, Sean O'Malley, but obviously
So
Cody
then he went and
Garbrandt
injured
done
himself in the
and
fight.
yeah, but that's not really that. I mean, he has got a long way to go. I think, though, Corey Sandhagen, like in terms of putting a name out there, like Frankie Edgar, he ain't known for bantamweight. Like I said, he spent all his career at featherweight, but um, he got knockout on Chad Mendes, fought Aldo for the belt, fought Max for the belt, and obviously they didn't go his way. He spent a lot of his time at featherweight. Like recently, he's gone to bantamweight. That's why obviously didn't know him.
But then you have the
Well,
question of Jose Aldo as
yeah.
well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he the featherweight champion before McGregor came along?
Yeah, every dog has its day though. Every
Yeah,
dog.
so now
has
where is he? Sat in bantamweight and he's ranked at number 6,
Yeah.
which is lower than Frankie Edgar, who
can I just clarify? That's my man that fucked him up. Yeah, can I just say
was the
that's
old man that got mauled to death by the eagle as well.
Hey, it
was
happens, and it happens
business.
to the best. Well, I mean, who the hell can beat Khabib right now anyway? So it's all right, man. Losing to one of the best in the game. Forget about the division. One of the best in the game. It's nothing to be embarrassed by.
All right, what about the take on Poirier though?
But I mean, it's 1-1, innit? It's 1-1. So I think, do you know what we need? Yeah, we need a nasty McGregor. That's what we need. We need a nasty McGregor.
He needs to roll it back to basics and learn
Yeah,
how
just
to
be
check
nasty.
those kicks
Just
before
be.
he trains on
You know what he
anything
needs to
else
do?
first.
He needs to be a cunt. He needs to be an absolute dickhead again, and that's how he's going to win fights.
Nah, my boy.
He needs to go to Dustin and go, you know what? Shove that fucking spicy sauce up your fucking ass, you dickhead. That's what he needs to be doing.
My boy
No, not being like,
with one
yeah, I'll
mission,
take a
and that was
bottle
to
of
make
that.
McGregor
No,
humble,
tell him,
and that's what
take
he's
your
done.
Louisiana fucking spicy sauce and shove it up your ass, mate. I don't fucking want none of
He
that.
had one goal, and it was to
He's
make him
really
humble,
being
and
a
that's what he's
humble
done.
bastard.
Yeah, he needs to be a
You could
bastard.
tell. Yeah, you could tell that fight with Poirier, he was busy being humble because he knew he was gonna lose, and if he lost, which he did, he wouldn't have looked that much of a dick yet if he decided to not be humble there.
Alright,
So
but
obviously, not be humble there.
what was the need to be a dick towards Habib then?
Fuck those, man.
Nah, do you know what it is? He just needs to have a few regular fights within him before he can like really. But anyway, that's not even the agenda on today. Let's get back
Yeah,
to
I know,
topic.
man. I don't even know. Corey Sanhagen, he's legend. I
Yeah, I
don't know,
think
like, man.
depending on who wins
Go
that
on.
fight out of Peter Yan and
Yeah,
Sterling,
but
I
the
think.
Yeah,
thing is
I
about
don't
I
I
don't
think
think
it's
there's
his title
anyone.
shot, man.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
not
there's
gonna have
anyone
like I'm
else
not gonna
that
sit here
comes
and
in
say, you know
between.
what?
the thing is about Peter Yan and Sterling, I can see one of them, whoever wins that fight, calling out Triple C. Yeah, I'm not wanting to fight him because I mean, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Yeah.
Yeah, but the man is busy. Well, hanged up his gloves for a girl, so he ain't no longer the man. He's a woman. He's a guy's. He's a woman's
Yeah.
guy.
He's a whipped man. He's a whipped man. That's what he is. No, the thing is, you got to fight the active fighters, man. We can't be looking at, oh yeah, this guy, we need him to come back. Like Corey, well, what the thing is, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say, like Corey Sandhagen, he's proven himself. Give him the title shot. I'm not gonna have people just come in and get a title shot because their name has a presence with it. No, fuck that. My man's done the work in the octagon. Give him the title shot.
So why
Yeah.
was McGregor saying that? Was it? I don't know. It was
But Conor
Dustin
never
that.
Conor
Yeah, I
never
think it was
really asked for
Dustin
he
pushing
go.
for a title fight, but obviously
No, he
didn't.
didn't push for it though.
Dustin was.
Oh, Dustin did. Well, that's him,
Yeah,
innit?
Dustin was.
Don't bring
McGregor
my
didn't
man into it
entertain
because
that.
my
No,
man never asked for it.
Yeah, no, McGregor didn't entertain that.
He kind of shut it down. Well, I mean, he was like 50-50 on the matter. He was like, yo, if it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. So he doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah, he knows because even if he does win it, his next fight would be to defend the belt against his boy, the Eagle. No chance, mate.
Hey, Khabib's a pussy, or my man fucked off, yeah, after the fight. So you know what?
With his perfect record, 28-0.
Yeah, well, come back and prove it then, innit? Stop hiding.
Who do you want him to prove it against? McNuggets?
Don't matter, man. Not even McGregor. Like, go fight Tony Ferguson. Even if you have to do it in your backyard, fucking do it. I don't care if it's a bare knuckles fight at this time.
So let me ask you about Ming, who's the top pound for pound fighter?
He's not on there.
Yeah,
it just says it's got a massive photo of him on the left right now as we're speaking.
Does it? I don't see it.
Oh, I can see Sully's boy now. He's 15th.
Yeah, see that big man. No. But like, I don't really. I'm not of the notion of if you're not gonna be an active fighter, just you can't do anything.
I mean, look at it this way. Triple C said he's leaving, and what have they done? They've taken the belts off him. They put title fights up. Now, in this case, Dustin, he could have arguably taken it as a title fight, won the belt, like McGregor would have lost as he did, but they didn't do that with Khabib. Khabib is still listed as a champ and still pound for pound fighter as well. So it tells you what sort of intentions Uncle Dana and Khabib have.
They need Habib to come back because obviously Davidson Figueroa and Peter Yan, they are the bantamweight and flyweight champs, but they have been defeated. Unlike Habib, Habib he's one of the UFC's biggest fight attractions there as a fighter because he holds that perfect record. Like not a lot of fighters hold that record. Like Israel, I think is the other undefeated fighter, but then again he has been knocked out in kickboxing.
Yeah.
Like he has been.
He has a lot more professional fights behind him, not purely MMA.
Yeah, he
he's got
has a lot
kickboxing
more.
and
He has
everything
a lot
else.
more.
Yeah.
Obviously, he has a lot more, but like everyone else has tasted defeat. Obviously, the only others are like what John Jones. He technically hasn't tasted defeat. He got a decision called against him. The fight got called off. I think he done something illegal. Maybe I think it was an illegal elbow or something.
But Jones's legacy will always be tarnished because of the drug
Yeah.
abuse that he's had. So we never know really. Is he juiced up when he's fought, or has he genuinely been fighting because of his raw talent?
Never know. Never know. Anyway, shall I wrap up the video?
Yeah, man.
All right. So Next time, what episode was this? 3 in it?
This was the
Yes, it will be the
So
third.
yeah, episode 4. Hopefully, we should do it. I would say mid next week, and it'll be a hot topic. Kamara Usman, Gilbert Burns, former teammates. Should be interesting.
don't they fight on
Until
this coming
then,
Saturday?
go on, go ahead. Yes, coming Saturday, yeah.
So yeah,
So
midweek.
midweek.
So it'll be a Wednesday, Thursday. It might even be a live show
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
guys want to
Wednesday,
tune in.
Thursday, something like that, yeah. It should be good. Who else is fighting on that card, by the way?
Doesn't matter.
We'll leave it till then. We'll leave it till then. Anyway, this has been UFC Talk Point. Farhan Souls Shiraz standing up. Well,